they'll be subject to breaking. We have the battery compartment in the back. This is how I power the drone. And then the button here, I turn it on. Now in the front, we have a camera. This camera records really nice quality. We also have these two eye-looking things here. These are sensors, right? We have two here, two on the reverse side, and then two on the belly. What these sensors do is they communicate to the drone how far obstacles are away from it, right? So if I'm flying and it senses this wall and I tell it to back up, it will not back up after a certain distance it reaches, because I have it programmed to look around your surroundings, and if I miss something, tell me. So if I'm flying and it's coming up to you, it's going to stop on its own, even though I'm pushing still to go full, right? So now that's all the basic pieces of the drone. We're going to talk about the axes of the drone. And I want it to look to the left. We're going to call this yaw. We're going to yaw to the left. That's the drone turning on this axis. Like it's a basketball on my finger. Turning left and right is the yaw axis. Okay? If I'm like this hovering and I want to move to the right, this is called the roll axis. It's going to roll until it levels off and then it'll stop. If I want to move to the left, I'm going to roll left. And the drone is going to move to the left until it stops. If I want it to move back or forward, it's going to tilt on, this is called the pitch axis. It's going to pitch forward and then pitch back, just like that. And if you notice, what the camera sees is also the feed that comes through on the controller. So this way, when I reach distances or heights that I can't see the drone anymore, and I need to know what the drone or where it's at, you can see very, very clearly what the drone is looking at. Right? So, towards the door, what axis is this? Be loud and proud with the answer now. Be loud with your answer. I can't hear. Anyone know? Huh? Horizontal, yes, that's the direction, but what's the axis called? This is the roll axis. Think about if you were laying on your stomach, you're going to roll over, right? You're going to roll to the right. And if I was going to move forward or back, does anyone remember? Yes. Pitch axis. Pitch the quad forward, pitch back. Right? So, everyone, please stay seated. Do not get up, because the sensors will go crazy. So now the propellers are spinning. The motors are spinning the propellers. I'm going to go ahead and move this one.
I could feel the breeze.
So,
This is the best way to give me fun.
for the controls, if I wanted to turn to the left, I'm going to yaw left. That's this stick here. I'm going to just move it. Well, that's not the left. I'm going to move it to the left. This way, the drone is now facing the door. If I wanted to look at the other door, right? I'm going to keep going until I look at what I want. Now I can see the other door. Right? I wanted to move towards the door, so I'm going to take the drone and I'm going to go forward. Right? I'm going to use this stick here. We're just going to push forward. It's going to move forward. And the opposite is also true. I want it to come back to me. I'm going to pull it back. Right? If I wanted to turn back to you and move back at the same time, that's going to take two inputs. So I'm going to turn, yaw, and I'm also going to pitch back at the same time. So I'm going to turn, and now I'm going to actually pitch back like that. So if you notice it's ticking, it's because it's noticing things that are behind it. That's the only disadvantage to flying indoors, but I wanted to use two axes like that. Now, I need no one to get up, okay? Do not move.
Cars is 29.
You guys don't move, okay? Don't get up. These propellers are spinning so fast, it's pushing air down to keep the drone up. Okay? 1 second. Now, go ahead. And you're going to notice how much air is pushing down.
It feels like a ceiling glass going like.
Right? That's how much air is pushing down. it spins these propellers at an angle to the point where it's pushing air down. You know when you stick your hand out the car and you turn your hand up a little bit and you feel your hand like go up? Right. That's what's happening with each of these propellers. Every single motor is doing that action. So that's causing the drone to stay up. Now if I wanted to go higher, I'd speed the motors up. Right? Come down, slow the motors down. Now, you guys see this little black camera right here? That controls the view, and I can also control which way it looks. You see it moving? See the camera move? You see the camera moving? See the camera right here? Now, with these drones, you can fly as high as you want to until you reach the legal limit. For these drones, you can only fly for 400 feet. Right? It's very high. It's so high that you can still run into other aircraft that are flying around. So with that being said, when you're flying these drones, you always have to check your surroundings. So just like here, this is where we currently are, that blue dot. And you see all the red, you see the little, so you see these numbers that are next to us? That's how high I'm allowed to fly. And as you can see, the number changes. It goes from 400 to 200 to 150. These are rules that you have to follow. And when you fly more, you get to know all the rules. And you get to know your area. Until the number changes. That's how high